This little tutorial will show you how to use Soapbox Engage to make a searchable directory. From the home page of your Soapbox Engage control panel, I'll dive down into the Salesforce Search Pages section and click Add New Salesforce Search Page. From here I get to the Search Form Manager. I can go ahead and enter in the title of my form. Let's say I want to make an airport directory. And yes, I'd like to have this published live on the site. Next, I get to choose a Salesforce object that I want to be related to this. So I can only choose one object, and I'll choose the airport custom object that I have created, and hit select, and I'll give it a little description. Excellent, and then I'll go ahead and hit apply. Excellent, so that's been saved, and now it takes me to the Search Form tab. Here you can see two buttons. I have the ability to add Salesforce elements or text elements. So let's just add a couple of Salesforce fields. So in real time, it's going over to Salesforce. It's finding all of the fields that are related to this object in Salesforce. So let's say for the search form, I want people to be able to search by name, and that's going to be published. It won't be hidden. It won't have a default value. And let's make the label with an apostrophe for the airport's name. Do we want to display the label? Yes. Any CSS keywords? No. And yes, have this be accessible to the public. Let's just add one other field here. Let's go ahead and add city, so we can search by city. It's published, it's not hidden, no default value, the label is city, everything else looks good. I'll hit save. Now I can go into the list display. So this is the results view that somebody would see after they do a search. What fields should somebody be able to see here? Same thing, go ahead, I'll choose my field. I think they should see the airport's name, and it should be shown. And again, let's add a nice little apostrophe there. And instead of the meta position, let's make it the title position, so it's the very top of the result listing there. Let's add another element. Let's go ahead and add a city element. This all looks good for now. We'll save this. Let's add one more element. How about the date opened element? Great, and it shows me different formats for the date, or a custom format. I do want this to be published. Everything else looks good. I'll go ahead and save this. And then finally I'm able to go ahead and choose the record display. So when you're looking at one of the records from the search directory, what's it going to look like? We normally want to have more detail listed here, so I'm going to go ahead and add the airport's name, and we're going to go ahead and add the apostrophe here. We'll make this the title of the page again, and let's add another element. How about we'll make the city become the subtitle, and we'll save that. And then let's add one more element or so. How about, let's see here, the state, we'll make that part of the table. And how about, let's see, description. And for description, we'll make that part of the table as well. I'll go ahead and save that. So I've made the search form fields, the resulting or list view fields, and the final record display fields. There's other optional fields or optional information that you can add here as well. I won't go into this at this time, but with all that information, let's go ahead and hit save. And terrific. Now we have our airport directory form, and it's gone ahead and displayed here. I can go back to the home and scroll down and see airport directory listed here. It's got a URL that I'll want to customize. So let's call it airports and hit save. Great. And now all I need to do is click the view button, and there's my airports directory. So a quick and easy way to make a searchable directory from data in Salesforce using Soapbox Engage.